RCCO On Air. You're now locked into the pulse of the city, where information and music conspire. RCCO On Air. Get ready to tune in for advice and the hottest tunes. From life hacks to killer tracks, we've got it all for you. RCCO On Air, bringing you ultimate radio experience.
A pleasant afternoon, folks. It's 4 p.m. again, and you're currently tuning in to your fortnightly 4 p.m. habit, where refreshing music and substantial legal discussions take place. That's only here on RCCO On Air, where music and information meets. In this episode, we are going to unpack a hot button issue for Strata owners, and we're gonna ask you a question about that. Can your Strata committee overrule previously approved renovation plans? We are going to explore what the law says, what's fair, and how to assert your rights with clarity and, of course, with confidence. And I think that will be attainable only if we have a legal professional that's going to guide us through the process. And of course, to help us understand that matter, we are joined by a legal expert who reads Strata laws. And she is not a stranger anymore to us, as she has been going back and forth to RCCO On Air. And she's no other than our trusted principal lawyer of RCCO Lawyers, and that's Rochelle Castro. Let's find out what are our options when our design plans are overrode when a similar plan by your neighborhood had their approved beforehand. On to you, Attorney Rochelle.
Thanks for having me back here on RCCO On Air. And today's question is a question relating to renovation works, which is a high part of the disputes in Strata communities. So the question that I have is, can the Strata committee override my approved plans? My Strata committee has disappointed me lately. I'd submitted design plans for minor renovations and was rejected. Yet similar works were approved for others. Is that legal under the Strata bylaws or the Strata rules? First of all, the Strata community has an obligation to enforce rules and bylaws equally to all owners, whether or not they are part of the committee. They cannot choose and pick who they will be enforcing the rules on. If one set of rules, if capable of enforcement, is going to be implemented or applied to one owner or resident, then that should be applied to all of them. What I do recommend that you look into in this instance is ask an explanation from the committee as to why they have rejected your proposed plans, and ask them to explain as to why others have been approved and what would be the difference. Try that and see if they give information, because they need to be reasonable with the decisions that they make. It's important in this instance, as the dispute increases or as the dispute is now arising, that you do seek advice, legal advice, in respect of the strength of your case. If you do take them to the tribunal and get orders that they have overridden or have overused their powers and they have wrongfully denied your renovation works. I do not encourage you to carry out your renovation works in the absence of the Strata community's approval. Best, so that you don't get aggrieved, you're not stressed, that you get orders that from the tribunal or the court that you proceed with your works with the finding that the committee has made the wrong decision of disapproving your proposed renovations. Trust that this gives you guidance, and best of luck. See you next time.
Whenever you encounter any legal matters, just always know that our legal professionals at RCCO Lawyers are ready to assist you anytime. Send us a message on any of these social media accounts. We're actually present on Facebook, wherein I believe you're watching the stream right now, on Instagram, X, LinkedIn, TikTok, and as well as on YouTube. So shout out to you if you are currently watching via our RCCO On Air playlist on YouTube. I hope that you would watch all the episodes that are packed in this playlist. And also, if you want to learn more about RCCO Lawyers, we're actually available at www.rccolawyers.com. That's definitely our website wherein we run our blogs and any other things that you might want to learn more about RC and co-lawyers. So I hope that you'll have some spare time to visit us and to look through our content.
RCCO On Air. News break.
The Victorian government has launched a major review into strata management, a move set to benefit the 1 in 4 Victorians living in apartments or homes under owners' corporations. The review aims to strengthen protections for residents by tackling issues like unfair contracts, hardship payment arrangements, and dodgy practices from some strata managers. Apartment advocates are also calling for the creation of a dedicated strata commissioner, a role that would give residents a strong voice and ensure owners' corporations are held accountable. This could mean fairer insurance options, better dispute resolutions, and stronger safeguards against misconduct. Residents now have the chance to make their voices heard, with public submissions open until September 2nd. The outcome of this review has the potential to deliver more transparency, fairness, and peace of mind for every Victorian living in strata housing.
RCCO On Air. News break.
And that concludes our afternoon today. Another day, another episode well spent. Always remember that we are here to offer legal support, and we anticipate your messages on our Facebook inbox. Maybe if you have something to report on or to let Attorney Rochelle answer for you that needs a legal answer. And of course, not just on Facebook, but as well as on our other social media channels. Do not forget that that information is your greatest weapon. Keep yourself informed and legally empowered. Until next time, where music and information meets. That's only here on RCCO On Air. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
RCCO On Air. Gotcha the scoop you need and the tunes you love. RCCO On Air. Stay curious. Stay groovy. RCCO On Air. Now signing off.
Seeking a legal champion to protect your interests? At RCCO Lawyers, we dedicate our steadfast effectiveness, resourcefulness, and clarity to yield the best results for you.
My name is Rochelle Castro. I'm the principal lawyer of RCCO Lawyers. We have 4 offices around Australia, so we're a national Australian law firm. We have a headquarters in Melbourne, we have an office in Sydney, in Brisbane, and also in Perth, Western Australia. We specialize in particular practices from commercial contracts, commercial litigation, strata, property, which includes conveyancing, building and construction, wills and estate, and reach out to us and see if we could assist you, because we could just give guidance, and it's all about advocating your rights.